Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here this morning to celebrate the opening of this new, modern, state-of-the-art DMV office located here at 17 Freetown Road in Raymond. What a wonderful way to start a new year with a new location that's going to enhance customer service for residents throughout Rockingham County and the state of New Hampshire. So really an honor to be here. My name is Director John Marasco of your DMV, and I'm honored this morning to be joined by Governor Kelly Ayotte. Governor, thank you so much for being here. By Councilor Janet Stevens. Councilor, thank you for being here. And Department of Safety Assistant Commissioner Stephen Lavoie. Commissioner, as always, thank you for being here. We also have so many Department of Safety partners that are with us today that made this project happen, as well as representatives from the town of Raymond, to include the Police Chief, Mike LaBelle. Mike, thank you for being here, as well as the Fire Chief, Jason Grant. Jason, thank you for being here. The New Hampshire DMV motto is, "We work for you." And employees within the agency go the extra mile each day to ensure that hundreds of thousands of customers we serve each year have the very best customer experience possible. And this new location in Raymond is another step in fulfilling that commitment. There are so many advancements here that will allow this new location to enhance customer service in the years to come, and they include, one, it has optimal parking. The location that we have in Epping is pretty good, but it does not offer what you see here. There's an increase in the number of counters that we have. We increased counter space by a third. That's going to be key moving forward to meet customer demand. We also, as you can see here, we have a spacious ADA-compliant lobby, complete with video monitors. These monitors have a loop that plays on them that offers an education, but also gives customers, when they come through the doors, information that they need, so by the time they get to the counter, they'll be successful. And I want to recognize Assistant Director Jen Bailey for creating the loop that you'll see play on that monitor. We also have a family section over here. That was by design. So families come in. Hopefully you're not waiting at the DMV that long. Right now the average transaction time is 8 minutes at our DMVs. But if you are here for a little bit, families can sit here, and there's a little section for children to color, complete with DMV crayons with the logo on it, and a nice coloring page that has New Hampshire historical facts that was created by Supervisor Maria Buckman, who's with us today. Thank you, Maria, for that. A large testing room for all of those that come in and take their knowledge test on the other side of this wall, and when we take a tour in a little bit, you'll be able to see that. And our signature I Got My License backdrop, which is here, which has really catapulted our social media platform by 900%. Young people come in, they take their test, they're successful, they take a picture in front of the backdrop, and they send it to their family and friends. Other DMVs around the country are following this model. And a huge safety advancement with this location, and that is we have traffic lights for egress in both entryways here into this plaza. Very important. We have about 3,000 young people that come in and take a driving test a year, and to be able to get out onto the roadway safely, we all know that 125, trying to make a right or a left out of Troop A at times can be difficult. This new location is the direct result of outstanding collaboration between the Governor's Office, the Department of Safety Commissioner's Office, the New Hampshire Department of Information Technology, the Department of Safety Bureau of Administration, which I know we have Director Amy Newberry with us this morning. Thank you, Director. The Town of Raymond, and Kathy Franson of Vernco Freetown LLC Leasing, who we lease this space from, and has been a huge partner in getting us to this point here today. The DMV has provided services to residents for nearly 50 years in Epping, and although today marks the last day of our operation there, and we have some of the Epping team with us, thank you for being here, we're grateful for the partnership that we've shared for all those years with the town of Epping, as well as with the New Hampshire State Police. We have Staff Sergeant Matt Locke with us this morning. Thank you, Sergeant. We shared the building with the State Police for all those years, and it was a great partnership there on 125. Over the past fiscal year alone, the DMV has conducted 33,388 in-person transactions and just under 3,000 driving examinations in Epping. However, to better accommodate future customer volume, the decision was made to relocate here to Raymond, which is really going to be a home run for this town, for this plaza, and for everybody that lives in this area. We look forward to welcoming customers in this lobby on Monday, January 12th at 8 o'clock for the first time. I'd like to thank members of the media who are with us today for their support and helping to get the change of venue out to the public, so thank you for being here. There are so many people that made this project a reality, and we're so grateful to all of them. But there are a few people that I really would like to highlight this morning who went above and beyond to get us to this point. Department of Safety Commissioner Robert Quinn, who is traveling as part of his job for business today and really would have loved to have been here. He's the one that found this space. So I remember the phone call when he called me, because we had been looking out on the seacoast for a while. We knew we had to move from Epping, and it was the commissioner that found this location and called me and said, "John, I think we have an opportunity here." And boy, was he right almost 2 years later. So I want to thank the commissioner for his leadership to get us here. Department of Safety Administration Supervisor Jim Minery. I know we have Jim with us here. Jim is an unsung hero. Jim has been with the department for over 30 years. He does so much work for the Department of Safety and gives everything he has to make sure we have professional work environments. Jim made this happen, he and his team. I want to thank you, Jim, for everything you've done. I want to thank DMV Assistant Director Jennifer Bailey. Jen Bailey was the project manager. There was so many nuances and pieces that went into what you see before you today. No stone was left unturned. Every T was crossed, I was dotted, and that's a testament to Jen's professionalism. So thank you so much, Jen. Great job. I want to thank DMV Information Technology Manager Paul Italian. Paul is with us this morning. Paul, thank you. Getting up early and being down here first thing and making sure that we had everything we need. And I want to thank Spencer Batchelder and Becky Peoples from the Department of Information Technology, who were also with us this morning. And Becky and Spencer, thank you. You got us here. And lastly, but definitely not least, I'd like to thank DOS Assistant Commissioner Steve Lavoie. I remember standing right there with Commissioner Lavoie when we came in to look at this space a little less than 2 years ago. And really from that moment on, Commissioner Lavoie has helped guide this project, give us the insight that we need, and the support to get us to this point through the business part of it and being here to manage the process. So, Commissioner, I want to thank you for everything, and I want to turn it over to you. Thank you, sir.
So, like the director said, this is really a special day. I'm honored to be here as we're celebrating the opening of the new facility. It's been several years in the making. As the director noted, this is really in a direct response to increased demand for services in the area that our Epping facility was just, quite frankly, too small to accommodate. One of the things that's really special about New Hampshire and unique is our ability to work collaboratively to achieve exceptional results. And all of the thanks that the director just gave, I echo those on behalf of the entire Department of Safety, and it's a good example of how it takes all of our input together to be successful. It's the governor's office, the executive council, our state agency partners, the town of Raymond, and most importantly, our support staff and our folks and employees at the DMV and across the entire Department of Safety. The amount of planning, the effort and dedication leading up to today really can't be overstated, and so I thank everyone for their efforts. I also really want to take a moment to recognize the director, John Marasco, and his leadership team, because the director, through very consistent, clear leadership and vision, he's been leading the DMV through some exceptional transformation and some significant changes that the entire state benefits from. For example, within the last 12 months, the DMV has issued a new driver and non-driver credential. They've expanded the appointment-based system, which helps to improve customer service across the state and all of our locations. And then today, celebrating the opening of a new state-of-the-art facility here in Raymond. It's really amazing work that you're doing, and Director, thank you very much. Finally, on behalf of Commissioner Quinn and Assistant Commissioner Edwards and myself, I want to thank Governor Kelly Ayotte and Councilor Janet Stevens, not just for being here today, but really for their commitment and support of public safety across the state and for the people of New Hampshire. Our team in the department across all divisions, we can't do what we need to do without that support, and so we're especially grateful. So thank you very much, both of you. And with that, it's my privilege to introduce Governor Kelly Ayotte.
Well, this is a really, I think, a great day to be here in this state-of-the-art facility here in Raymond. And we appreciate all the work and the partnership from certainly Epping, but to have this larger facility here with traffic safety and also access for the public, top-notch, is just phenomenal. And I want to thank the leadership of the Department of Safety. Certainly it's great. Assistant Commissioner Steve Lavoie does a phenomenal job. Also, Director Marasco really leading the DMV and looking at innovative ways to serve people, because the number one way that people interact with the state is through the DMV. And having had the opportunity to work with Director Marasco, but also to work, certainly with Assistant Commissioner Bailey, but also the team here, the whole team here from DMV, the whole attitude is, how can we help? How can we make it easier for you when you interface with the state on important issues that involve your licensing, which involves your ability to work and live and have a quality of life? And this is another example of thinking, how can we do better? So I'm very proud of this new facility. I also wanted to commend the DMV for the new scheduling process that they're doing, where people actually pick an appointment for the DMV, and it's going incredibly well. The feedback has been so positive that customers, the people of New Hampshire, the people that we serve, they are getting access to appointments, less waiting times, and that's what we're going to continue to work on. I know it's the focus of Director Marasco and the whole team at DMV, but they really need to be commended, not only for this facility, but also for thinking innovatively to make sure that people can get access to an appointment that they need on time with no wait. So I just want to commend you for that. That's phenomenal. And everyone here, I know your whole team made it happen. And as the Assistant Commissioner said, this is the New Hampshire way. The collaboration in this room, the collaboration across agency, from Department of Safety to DOIT to within Department of Safety, the DMV, but also especially our executive counselors, Counselor Stevens, who's with us today. She is passionate about her constituents in District 3, but she's also a great partner to the Department of Safety in making sure that they have the support at the Executive Council, which we're really deeply appreciative of. I want to thank the local partners that are here too. I know the police chief, the fire chief. I know there are many local citizens who are here and partners. Thank you for welcoming this facility in Raymond. I think it's going to be a great partnership, and we're looking forward to working with you. And to members of the public, please come here. It's going to be open, opportunities for appointments, for what you need, and we're here to serve you. And with that, it's my honor to introduce someone who serves her constituents so well. She's so hardworking. You know, every time I call her, she's working on behalf of the people of her district, and I very much appreciate her partnership in the governor and executive counselor. So I'm honored to introduce the counselor from District 3, Janet Stevens.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. It's been a great week for the town of Raymond. Between the Executive Council's approval of $156,000 for your DPW for a new bucket truck, and this is the second receipt of funding and grant funding for the town, and now the official opening of the Department of Motor Vehicles branch in Raymond. It's been a great week again for my Raymond residents, my district, and the entire state. This new location will provide the ability to increase the amount of visits per day at the prior location in a more driver-friendly location and manner. Every year, the New Hampshire DMV handles 425,000 in-person transactions at 14 locations throughout the state, with an emphasis on customer service, efficiency, and technology improvements. And I have to give a shout out to Director Marasco and for the Governor for supporting those enhancements. The New Hampshire DMV is focused on continually improving customer service and expanding access to services for Granite Staters. This modern facility does exactly that, reducing overcrowding, improving workflow, and creating a more efficient, welcoming experience for everyone who walks through the door. Having the addition of the DMV in the Raymond Shopping Center will be a boost for the state's tremendously successful, look no further, our wine outlet. But all of these I know. But all of these small businesses right here in the plaza, having this as an anchor right here is huge. And I encourage all of you, one of the best Ace hardware stores I've ever been in is right there. And I was sad to see this hunting store go out of business. I purchased my bear taser there, and I'm very sad. Yeah, it's unfortunate they just couldn't hold on until this opened, because I know they would have increased their sales. But this is what smart strategic government looks like, bringing essential services closer to the people, improving the customer experience, and strengthening our local economy at the same time. Thank you, Governor Ayotte, to the Department of Safety, to Steve and Ms. Newberry for all that you do, and for the entire staff. You guys are on the front lines every day taking care of my constituents and the residents of New Hampshire. Congratulations to the town of Raymond. This is a huge win for you today. So anyways, let's get to the business of ribbon cutting, and I'm going to hand it over to Director Marasco.
3, 2,